He's heading back from somewhere that he never should have been. And the thunder rolls. Happy Friday, everybody. And the thunder rolls. Hope you're having a great day. TGIF. Not a bad day across the area, actually. A few morning rain showers, but mostly dry this afternoon. Probably not going to stay that way for everyone this evening. So if you do have evening plans, make sure you pay attention to what I'm going to be talking about in a couple of minutes as to who may see a shower pass through in probably about the next, we'll say 4 hours. Because I know some of you had mentioned about some proms tonight, not knowing for sure where the proms are taking place. I'm sure there are several across the area, and you want the weather to be good for the prom pictures. Of course, it's a big weekend. Lots going on, as there is every weekend, but specifically, Garth Brooks playing at Heinz Field tomorrow. 75,000 people are expected. It's also a big garage sale season now. Saw a lot of signs for garage sales and yard sales in my travels. Youth sports every weekend this time of year. Baseball, softball, lacrosse. A couple other things I did notice. There's a children's theater festival taking place in downtown Pittsburgh in the Cultural District. And the Washington Wild Things are playing at home this weekend. So things to do there. And if you like more indoor activities, new at the movie theater, if you're a fan of John Wick 3 is out. I actually saw it last night. I'm a fan, so I did enjoy it. Lots of action. If you know the John Wick series, you know what to expect. So I recommend it. Anyway, sorry, I got an itch. We will start very quickly. Thanks again. I did post a video earlier thanking everyone. Really heartfelt thanks for your support and your votes for Best of the Berg. And also, I will mention again today, I'm working along with some other folks to put together a celebration/party. Time and date and location to be determined, so stay tuned for that. But I will give you plenty of advance warning. So hopefully you can join us. It is an open invitation to anyone and everyone will be welcome to attend the party, and we'll have some food for sure, and hopefully some games and just other stuff, sort of a meet and greet, sort of a fun thing. We'll plan for probably sometime, obviously, next month. I think it would be too hard to squeeze it in by the end of this month. All right, let us get to, thank you, Gene, I appreciate it. Let us get to our look at PittsburghWeatherNow.com. There's the homepage, and right there we have my thanks video. If you didn't see it earlier, you can link to it right here. And also our landscaping tip of the day talks specifically about a proper way to mow your grass. If you didn't know there was such a thing, there is. We have our golf forecast right there on the homepage, and we also have our fun fact of the day. Not that I want to mention it, but it's an interesting fun fact. The latest observed snowfall ever, or at least on record, in Pittsburgh. So there you can link to it, and there are links to all of our wonderful sponsors there. You click on one of those, and you'll be linked to each of their home pages. So visit PittsburghWeatherNow.com when you get a chance. A very quick check of our current weather conditions. 67, a mostly cloudy sky, southwest wind at 7. Take a look at that dew point. It's getting a little more humid. Dew point's at 61 right now, so a little bit more moisture in the atmosphere. And there could be potential for a couple of spots to see a briefly heavier downpour of rain with some scattered showers, or maybe even a thunder shower that could develop over the course of the next couple of hours. A shout out to Chick-fil-A in Robinson, the exclusive sponsor of WhiteBoard Weather. There are your current conditions. We'll get back to more weather in a moment. First, as more people join the conversation, I will tell you your allergy report today also had tree pollens back in a high range, everything else in the low range, grass, weeds, and molds. A lot of birthdays to get through today. If you have a birthday today or know somebody who does, they celebrate or share a birthday with these folks. The late Bill Paxton had a birthday on this date. He was in the movie Twister. You remember Bill Paxton? Dennis Hopper celebrated his birthday today. God rest his soul. Other folks celebrating today, Craig Ferguson, if you remember him from the late night show on CBS. Derek Huff from Dancing with the Stars. Sugar Ray Leonard, pound for pound, one of the finest and best boxers of all time. Jim Nance, just listening to him, watching some of the PGA Championship. He celebrates his birthday today. Quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons, Matt Ryan. Comedian, actor Bob Saget. If you're a fan of New Kids on the Block, NKOTB, one of the lead singers, Jordan Knight, celebrates his birthday today. And also of music fame, if you're a fan of the band 9 Inch Nails, Trent Reznor celebrates his birthday today. And he has local ties. If you didn't know, Trent Reznor was born in Newcastle. He grew up in Mercer, graduated from Mercer High School, and he also briefly attended Allegheny College in Meadville. He was enrolled there. I don't believe he graduated, but he was a computer engineering major for a brief period at Allegheny College in Meadville. So happy birthday, Trent Reznor. Today is National Pizza Party Day. Hello! It's Friday. Pizza. Boom. Sold. It's National Bike to Work Day today. I could bike to work today. Just right around the neighborhood, right back to my house. National NASCAR Day today. National Pack Rat Day today. I guess sort of goes hand in hand with garage sale season. National Endangered Species Day and the National Walnut Day today. So there you go. Now we got all our bases covered. Now let's get to some weather information for today. I will start you off with a look at radar. Let me flip the camera around, and you will note radar. Hello there, you can see my reflection. Radar, not overly active at this hour, not much cooking locally, but you will notice a couple of showers back here and through parts of eastern Ohio. And it's this area right here, I'm going to circle it, that I would be concerned about the best chance of seeing a shower or thunder shower over the course of the next 3 to 4 hours. So that would include probably areas near and south of I-70, so Wheeling, Washington, Waynesburg, maybe even down toward Uniontown and down toward the Morgantown area as well. It's this area that has the best chance of seeing something pop in the course of the next few hours. There could be an isolated shower elsewhere, but a much lower probability. That's your highest probability area in the next several hours. So we'll keep an eye on radar and over the course of the next several hours, and that's your heads up. Here's a look at the surface map, and you'll notice there is a boundary. This coincides with the area I just showed you. A boundary just down to our south. There'll be some instability moving along that front. So the highest chance, again, is going to be southeastern Ohio, the southwest corner of Pennsylvania, and down in through West Virginia as we head down through the next several hours. Overnight, things will go quiet for the most part. And then what's going to happen is this boundary that's going to become stationary is going to pivot and come back north as a warm front tomorrow. Now, as that boundary starts to lift back north, it could spark off a couple of showers late tonight and early tomorrow morning. I think before 9 a.m. If you don't see a shower by 9 a.m., chances are you'll get through the rest of the day rain-free, and pretty much the large lion's share of the weekend. This is Saturday evening. You can see all is quiet. The warm front is well to the north. It will be warm and humid, but it will be dry for the Garth Brooks concerts at Heinz Field. And then Sunday, we stay firmly in that warm sector. I think this is primarily where we're going to be throughout much of the day. The warm front off to our north and east, the cold front off to our west. We'll be in sort of no man's land. And then as this boundary gets closer, later in the day on Sunday, I think probably sometime after 3 or 4 o'clock, we'll start to see a rising chance of seeing at least a few showers. The low itself is going to eject into the Great Lakes, but it will drag a cool front toward the area. And that southwest flow will probably get maybe a 10, 15 mile an hour wind, so it will get breezy at times on Sunday. Now, as I mentioned, this is the way it's going to look Sunday morning. You can see those isobars. As I mentioned, it gets breezy out of the southwest throughout the day on Sunday. The good news is, again, what happens late Sunday, Sunday night will be gone. This is Monday morning. By Monday morning, that low is up and through the northern Great Lakes. Whatever boundary comes through here will come through quickly, and we will start off next week with dry weather. So, sort of a little recap. Our best chance outside of the next few hours for parts of the area to see rain will be this late day Sunday, Sunday night, and then we'll clear things out early on Monday. Those of you that are asking right now, here's what I have for Garth Brooks tomorrow. Tailgating, upper 70s, partly cloudy skies. Showtime is right around 7 o'clock, I think. And I think Trisha Yearwood's opening up. But about 76 degrees and partly cloudy skies. Should be a beautiful evening. And as you're at Heinz Field and you look up toward the sky, you will see a full moon tomorrow night as well. So there you go. That's your Garth Brooks tailgate and showtime outlook. Let us get to our whiteboard for today. Here's what we got. Chick-fil-A Robinson, the exclusive sponsor of Whiteboard Weather. Hashtag eats more chicken. Sunset tonight, 8:31. Sunrise approaching 6 a.m. as we head through. Hold on one second. Who we got here? No, we don't want to answer that phone. All right, there you go. Don't they know I'm doing whiteboard weather? I've told people. Anyway, sunrise is getting earlier. It's on the other side of 6 a.m. by the end of the weekend. Now, technically, tonight the moon phase is waxing gibbous. It's a 98% near full moon. The official full moon is tomorrow night. It's a full flower moon in the month of May. And rainfall total, this is for the next 5 days. Again, I expect much of the time this weekend and beyond to be rain-free. More hours every day when it's dry versus the opposite. So less than 0.3 of an inch over the next 5 days, and most of that is going to come, I think, Sunday evening and into Sunday night. Here is your forecast for tonight. Scattered shower, maybe an isolated thunderstorm before 7 o'clock. The best chance of that is going to be for areas near and south of I-70. Still could be something that pops isolated locally, but better chance south of I-70. Otherwise, mostly cloudy. Then tomorrow, as I mentioned, that warm front lifts back north. So there could be a shower or two before 9 o'clock in the morning. Otherwise, partly sunny and warm, 78. The high temperature tomorrow night, partly cloudy, 64 degrees. Again, a full moon overhead tomorrow night. On Sunday, 83 degrees. Warm, more humid, a very summer-like Sunday afternoon. Gets a little breezy. Late in the day, I think there could be a shower or two. We're talking probably after about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Then by Monday, that shower threat is gone. Partly sunny, 76. Tuesday, very comfortable, clouds and sunshine, 72. And Wednesday, 78 degrees. So as you look at those numbers, again, keep in mind the normal high is 71. So each of the next 5 days will have above average temperatures, and that fits in line with what we talked about with above average temperatures really for the second half of May. It's going to be rather warm. So as we also talked about earlier this week when we had that string of 2 or 3 50-degree days in a row, I told you that would probably be the last time it was going to be that chilly again until next fall. We're on par with that too. I don't think we're going to see anything nearly that chilly again until probably sometime October. So we are settling in to more summery weather over the course of the next, not only 5 days, but probably the next 2 weeks, and of course beyond as we get officially into summer. That will do it for today, weather-wise. Please share Whiteboard Weather with your Facebook friends, and we'll continue to grow it and get the word out. And have yourself an outstanding weekend. I do want to let you know that whatever you are, whatever you want to do, be the best. Have yourself a great weekend. Before I forget, somebody asked about the Wild Things game tonight. They should get the game in. If there's a shower passing through, again, it should be before about 7 o'clock. If they hold out, maybe start 30, 45 minutes late, they'll get the game in down at the Wild Things Stadium in Washington. Good luck to the Wild Things this weekend. Have fun at the Garth Brooks Show. If you feel so inclined, share your Garth Brooks photos with us. PittsburghWeatherNow@gmail.com. And, of course, we want to continue to get the Spring Sports Gallery going. So send in your photos of yourself or any young ones, kids, playing their favorite spring sport. We want to start to get that gallery moving as well. Again, have yourself a great weekend. Thank you very much, and I will talk to you next week. See ya.